Gotta shine hard, gotta flex hard, yo. Big zip of a big cup, never mind. It's Capital Sage, and now that we on the same page, how y'all doing this week? Welcome to Sage's Vitamins, and we're back. This week's episode is gonna start with what I would call a metaphor or an anecdote, some literary term. Let's just get into it. This week's episode is brought to you by God, me, and our future sponsors. And what I want to talk about is, there's no defense for everything. Trouble don't last always. This week's episode is about self-esteem and self-confidence are different. They're the same, but they're different. Like, the same, but it's different. Rock with me. Trouble don't last always. There's not always a fight. When it seems like you are the superhero in your story and you're always fighting a villain, you're always going uphill, there's always a battle, it's always this, it's always that, I have good news for you. You have low self-esteem. Trouble don't last always. Sometimes you start to pick up those rocks and you begin to throw them at yourself. When you're constantly playing the victim, you have low self-esteem. This is great news because it's esteem of yourself, like Cat Williams said, which means that you can fix it. If you're always playing the victim, it's because you have low self-esteem. You're not taking the reins and taking yourself where you want to go. You're instead creating obstacles that you always have to hop over so that you don't have to go anywhere. Because you don't believe that your path is of value. You have low self-esteem. And we're about to walk through a way to fix that. So, your self-esteem muscle is flat, which means that you need to do some self-esteem curls. You need to do some self-esteem sit-ups, and you need to do some self-esteem lunges. Let me explain. You will bring something valuable to the table if you think that you are valuable. If you don't think that you are valuable, you will not bring anything to the table. This is self-esteem. It's a mindset. It's what you believe of yourself. Your value could have changed at any point in your life, or maybe you were never taught value. Maybe you were never taught how to value yourself. But lack of value means lack of self-esteem. Believing you have value means good self-esteem. All it is that your self-esteem muscle is flat. And so we're going to do a self-esteem workout plan. This is Sage's workout plan. Let's get into it. So, self-esteem sit-ups go like this. I'm just playing. A self-esteem sit-up is actually an I can mantra. This week, I want y'all to do an I can mantra inspired by this video, Sage's Vitamins. You are going to say an I can mantra. I can fill in the blank. I can whatever. I don't care if you're saying I can not zone out while I'm walking. I can clean my shoes. I can do whatever. I can, but it's a mantra. Self-esteem sit-ups is going to be an I can mantra for the week. I can fill in the blank. Say it all week as much as you would do a sit-up. And if you never do sit-ups, you need to practice this I can mantra that you're about to write for yourself. And maybe it needs to be I can do some sit-ups. Hello? So that's self-esteem sit-ups. Next, for self-esteem curls, we're going to do some I did actions. Where you can at the end of it be like, I did that. I did actions are going to be your self-esteem curls. It's going to get that muscle popping. You understand? I did actions are something like this. Pick up a piece of trash that you see on the ground and you just like, look at that trash. Pick it up. Say hi to a stranger. Like, say hello. You know what I'm saying? When you normally would not. That's an I did action. Take better care of yourself. Take a bath. Put on some lotion. Cut your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, take better care of yourself. Something that you normally would say, I'll do that later, do it now, and that becomes an I did action, which is a self-esteem curl. Rock with me now. My favorite, and all of our favorites, because it usually involves sitting down, is a self-esteem lunge. Hello? Pick something intellectual to do, an intellectual goal that's going to stimulate you for this week. It could be do a course, read more, watch something that is informational but kind of boring, or meditate. Intellectual lunges or self-esteem lunges involve an intellectual goal where you're stimulating yourself intellectually. And basically, this is Sage's workout plan. So you're going to do self-esteem sit-ups this week. You're going to do self-esteem curls this week. And you're going to do self-esteem lunges this week. I'm letting you control your schedule because it's just the beginning, but we will get more structure as we move forth. Sage's Academy coming soon. So yeah, this week you're going to motivate yourself. You're going to do inspired action. And you're going to study for future successes. So let's get to it. Work out this week. It's capital Sage. Hit the cash out. See you next week.